Well, let's talk about Jimmy Garoppolo's trade value. A lot of people point to, well, hey, Wentz went for a conditional one. Darnold went for some high picks. Jimmy's going to go for some high picks too. That makes sense until you look at how freaking abysmally awful those trades worked out, right?
Yeah, I think that's a point that people are missing out on. So let's break these each down individually for a second. Sam Darnold was 3 years into his career. He played for a horrible organization, right? I think it stands to reason that somebody can look at that and say, okay, well, we like Sam Darnold coming out of the draft. He's shown some flashes, played for a terrible organization. If we get our hands on Sam Darnold, we're going to be able to fix him. So they trade, what did they end up trading? Like a second and a third or something like that for him. So they make that trade, doesn't work out. It blows up in their face. Well, Carolina's a team that probably is looking for a quarterback this offseason. So why would they then go after Jimmy G? Then you've got the Colts, who's another team that's going to be looking for a quarterback. It stands to reason that they would want Wentz because Wentz had an MVP-like year under Frank Reich, who's the head coach there. So that actually makes a lot of sense. Well, they traded a lot to get him, and now they're talking about cutting him. So you had two teams that had a clear path or reasoning as to why they would want these quarterbacks. And then you look at Jimmy. Everybody knows what Jimmy is. He's about to be 31 in this next year. They know what to expect. And by the way, I really doubt that anybody's saying, well, Shanahan doesn't know how to call plays over there. So I think if we get him in the building, we can turn him into something special.
Kyle's holding him back.
Right. So I don't think anybody in the league is saying that. And so because of those things,
he's got no one to throw the ball to, no running game, no defense.
Right. So that's two teams right there that I think would be out of the sweepstakes. So that drives the value down a little bit. And then because those teams failed making those moves, and you watch Stafford and the Rams win a Super Bowl when they went all in after a really good quarterback, I think that's the play that people are going to go after. I really think that those trades that people point to as to why Jimmy would get more or why the 49ers would get more for Jimmy, I actually think works against them. That's just my opinion.
Absolutely. These trades are supposed to be like the reason that Jimmy could go for high picks. It's like both trades crashed and burned. So why would you look at that as the template for something you want to do? You could say, hey, sell us to the owner. Hey, owner, we're going to do the Carson Wentz deal because that one worked. And they're going to be talking about if you want to get fired. So, yeah, I don't think that's really going to work. Maybe the Niners can trade Jimmy Garoppolo, but not because of either template, Wentz or Darnold.
Yeah, I don't think they make sense. I really don't.